Good morning, teachers and students. I'm Brianna Barha.
And I'm Chloe Brouet. Welcome back to Mass News Middle School Edition.
Today's Tuesday, September 11th, and Mass News starts now. Today, 17 years ago, on September 11, 2001, 4 coordinated attacks led by the Islamic terrorist group took place. About 2,996 people were found dead and did not return home that day.
Our Mass News team has put together segments illustrating on how this devastating day has affected us, not only in Washington, D.C. and New York, but all around the world.
And now on to Isabella Obijo with how this 9/11 tragedy has affected movies that we watched today.
Good morning, Mass Mavericks. Today's 9/11 and we're remembering all the lives lost in this tragic event. Due to the events that took place, this has inspired many filmmakers to make more patriotic films. Movies such as American Sniper, the Transformers trilogy, and Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close show how the theme of patriotism has increasingly become more and more relevant throughout the years.
I have noticed a change in patriotism within the filming community. We are living now in a nation of fear, and I don't think, yes, we always had threats, but the threat has never been as strong. So I think understanding where that came from and where that originated from is very important for your generation. So I think it's something that we need to inform our public about.
In the movie Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, Tom Hanks plays a father that passed away in the 9/11 attack, and his son, played by Thomas Horn, goes on a journey to find a lock to go with a key that he found in his father's closet.
What's it got to do with my dad?
I told you I didn't know anything about your father.
On his journey, he finds more than he had bargained for, and it has helped him have a better understanding of the world.
I saw a few movies that related to 9/11. I mean, you had World Trade Centers, which was actually related to the actual incident, the terrorist attack. The one that I liked the most, though, was Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close with Tom Hanks and Sandra Bullock, where you see the life of this young boy with autism as it's affected by the loss of his father as a result of the events that inspired 9/11. So I think the film was a powerful statement.
Movies like these can change our future and what happens to it. My name is Isabella Obijo, and this has been Entertainment News.
Students, there will be an assembly taking place today during your first block in honor of 9/11.
Now on to Janaya Ureña and Maria Serrano about how our own Mass family has been affected.
As many of us know, 9/11 is a tragic event that affected many people. In New York City, 2 planes crashed into the towers. Unfortunately, many passed away and were left severely injured. Today, we decided to interview some of the teachers on their thoughts and emotions on this tragic event. My name is Janaya Ureña, and I'm Maria Serrano, and this is Upcoming Shows.
I was off work that day because I was having a procedure the next day. And I wasn't supposed to get upset or excited about anything. And I sat there doing my best not to react about one of the most horrific things that I wanted to react to. It was, you wanted to hate somebody, but you didn't know who to hate.
What I remember most about 9/11 was exactly where I was when I heard the news. I remember being in the office at one of my first schools teaching and standing there in disbelief. And I remember the unity that surrounded our country for the first time in a very long time in the time that followed.
We hope many American citizens will remember this tragic incident. Even though it was a horrific day for everyone, it will still be marked as a symbol of our nation. Now back to Newsroom with Brianna Barha and Chloe Brouet.
Many people have different theories on what actually went down during 9/11.
Now on to Adriana Diaz and Gabriela Sanchez with some 9/11 conspiracy theories.
On the fateful morning of September 11, 2001, 4 passenger planes crashed into and demolished the New York Twin Towers. Many conspiracies were made after this event, but is it possible that our favorite childhood TV shows could have predicted this occurrence?
The Simpsons, a 90s cartoon show, has gained popularity for its many predictions. In one particular episode, it shows Lisa Simpson holding a magazine titled New York, accompanied with the number 9 against the shadow of the World Trade Center.
Many speculate that this was not just a mere coincidence, but something more, and conspiracists were quick to jump onto this international disagreement. In a similar case, a cartoon show about famous hero Iron Man shows the Twin Towers being exploded by airplanes. Years later, this catastrophic event became a reality.
Do you believe that these cases are only a coincidence or something beyond? We pay our respects to all the victims and survivors of this horrific phenomenon. This is Adriana Diaz
and I'm Gabby Sanchez,
signing off.
This has been all for our first episode.
Thanks for tuning in to Mass News. Make sure to go subscribe down below for upcoming episodes. This has been Brianna Barha
and Chloe Barouet signing off.